Welcome to Chris 6 News Weekend. Here's what's making headlines. A reckless driving bus turns up more than bad behavior. And a Chris 6 report sparks change on the New Harbor Bridge.
Makes your heart feel good.
Also, they lost nearly everything in the Kerrville flooding. Now they've got 25,000 reasons to rebuild. Chris 6 News Weekend starts right now. Thanks for joining us. I'm Suzanne Stevens. Corpus Christi police continue their crackdown on reckless driving with more arrests. Early this morning, officers observed a truck going nearly 100 miles per hour on westbound SPID. The truck exited the highway and continued driving recklessly. The driver, 21-year-old Roy Blaker, was taken into custody and charged with not only reckless driving, but unlawful carrying of a weapon. Later, officers observed a vehicle speed through a stop sign and attempted to hide from officers. That driver, 23-year-old Elijah Garcia, was taken into custody on reckless driving charges and possession of a controlled substance. While the Texas House wrestles with redistricting, in Kerrville, families are focused on something more immediate, rebuilding. Zaria Oates shows us how donations have turned into $25,000 checks to help them start again.
Inside this envelope is a fresh start. Tears of joy from Matt Meager and Aaron Burgess as they find their new normal after the July 4th floods.
It was the most traumatic thing we've ever been through.
We lost everything. All I have is the four walls of my house.
Matt and Aaron sat in Ingram Middle School alongside other survivors and before Governor Greg Abbott, just moments before a small white envelope changed their lives.
To really boost, to speed up, to assist you on more permanent needs.
In literally 10 days, we put together a fundraiser in Boerne, Texas, and we raised to date over $7 million.
$7 million raised from the George Strait benefit concert and given right back to the community.
This is the beginning that we hope will help begin to get you back on your feet, but by no means is it the end.
Getting back on their feet is the primary goal for all these families.
I've never been through nothing like that. So we just loaded my mom up and took off.
I've been in tornadoes. I've never experienced anything like this. This is the worst thing we've been through.
We've come a long way, you know.
You might remember Miles and Martha Murayama from Hunt, Texas. Miles walked me through his neighborhood just 1 week after the flood destroyed it. Now, 1 month later, and they've received a check from the George Strait Foundation and say their neighborhood is finally starting to look as normal as it can.
Well, it looks like a normal neighborhood. It's all cleaned up. The streets are cleaned up.
So for these resilient survivors, a check to help them move forward is everything.
We feel very blessed, honestly.
That's a blessing. It really is to get your name called.
You know, we didn't expect this. You know, we expect like a town hall meeting, and we didn't expect to receive what we received from the state of Texas.
We thought it was an information meeting. We had no idea that
Really?
Absolutely, yeah.
You had no idea that you were going to get money? Wow.
No, when
No
they
idea.
called, they said the governor wanted to speak to us as a whole, and so that's why we came. We had no idea it had anything to do with any money.
Makes your heart feel good.
In the Hill Country, I'm Zaria Oates, KSAT 12 News.
Getting results and finding solutions. That's our mission at Chris 6 News. This picture means a lot to one Corpus Christi man who was concerned about the amount of trash he was finding on the New Harbor Bridge. Neighborhood News reporter Alexis Scott reached out to TxDOT on Thursday, and by late afternoon, the trash can was installed.
Every day, dozens of people walk or jog the New Harbor Bridge, including one neighbor who's urging others to help keep it clean. I'm Alexis Scott, your downtown neighborhood news reporter, with his plea to others to take pride in this iconic landmark.
There's like water bottles over here. just like right here.
David Perez says he's noticed a growing problem along the New Harbor Bridge: trash. He exercises on the bridge several times a week and picks up litter every time. On Thursday morning, I walked the bridge with him to see for myself.
Cigarette butts, looks like a water bottle cap, some type of caulking gun, straw. So just random trash.
So David and I took a hike up the bridge as he picked up more.
You have to purposely throw it down to litter. Why not just keep it in your hand and deposit it where it's supposed to be? It just blows my mind.
The Harbor Bridge opened a little over a month ago, 40 days to be exact. And David says he wants people to take care of it to preserve its beauty.
I really love the bridge. That's why I really take it personal to take care of this bridge, because, I mean, we all watched it being built, so.
Other neighbors walking the bridge say they've noticed the same issue.
We would notice water bottles laying around, trash laying around, Gatorade bottles.
We can better maybe clean our community and keep the new bridge nice and new for a long time.
David believes trash cans at each end of the bridge could help. I reached out to TxDOT to ask if that's being considered. TxDOT says they plan to add trash cans to the Harbor Bridge by the end of Thursday. David Perez says his hope is simple, that everyone using the Harbor Bridge will take pride in keeping it clean. Near downtown, I'm your neighborhood news reporter, Alexis Scott, Chris 6 News.
Well, hey there, Coastal Bend meteorologist Diamond Dixon here. Well, we have a live look outside our CCC camera overlooking Snoopy's Pier. Well, I hope you're still up at the 10 o'clock hour. Let's get a look at our current conditions here in Corpus Christi at 82 degrees, feeling like 89, and our southeast wind is coming in just under 10 miles per hour. If we take a look at our temperatures across the rest of our area, we're really sitting between mid-80s to upper 80s, a little cooler near the coast right now, but about mid-80s. So 84 for Ingleside of the Naval Air Station, 82 for here in Corpus Christi, 81 in Beeville. A little warmer, of course, as we go towards west, like George West, 87, Cotulla, 89, 85 for Rockport, Orange Grove, and Freer. So as we go through the night, we'll continue to drop a few more degrees closer to the mid-70s. And stick around for that full forecast. I'll be talking about our rain chances this week.
Backpacks, school supplies, and fresh haircuts. Students at West Oso High got everything they need to head back to class. The gym at West Oso High turned into a hub of giving with free backpacks, school supplies, and haircuts. It was all part of the We on Fire Back to School giveaway. A charity basketball game held yesterday at West Oso raised $2,700, enough to fill more than 200 backpacks.
All the collections and all the money that we got yesterday, we spent it on more supplies, more backpacks, stuffed them all at.
Along with the supplies, kids got fresh fades and braided styles, the perfect look to match their new gear. Parents say it's the perfect assist right before the first day of school.
They look nice, they feel nice, it's the best thing to start for them.
The giveaway was first come, first served, and organizers say they're planning to do it again next year.
It's in with the new and out with the old. I'm Ana Conejo in the Bay Area, taking you inside of the newly finished Hamlin Middle School near South Staples. I'm Ana Conejo, your neighborhood news reporter in the Bay Area, giving you a tour of the brand new Hamlin Middle School. From amenities to classrooms, we're showing you what's making staff and students so excited for this school year. It's a new era for staff, students, and families of Hamlin Middle School. A brand new $72 million campus now stands along South Staples Street, ready to welcome up to 750 students.
Everybody has been working around the clock here to make sure that all of the finishing touches and everything is ready to go to welcome our Hawks.
Made up of 154,000 square feet, the new and improved Hamlin Middle School includes 22 classrooms spread across 2 floors, a weight room, a fine arts wing, and more brand new spaces.
As you can see, we have some reading nooks and little activities here.
One of the stops during the tour was inside English teacher Amber Melchor's classroom, who describes her first impression of the new building.
It was honestly breathtaking. I walked in and I couldn't even believe it. It felt like I was walking into a college, university. It was just amazing.
Melchor isn't just a teacher. She's also a proud Hamlin alum. While the old building holds special memories, she's looking forward to what's ahead.
I think I'll just miss it being Hamlin, just walking the halls of Hamlin, the original Hamlin. That's pretty much what I'm going to miss the most. But I know here at this new campus, I'll be able to make just as great of memories as I did at the old school.
Principal Bridget Lamore says the new two-story design brings upgraded amenities and an added peace of mind when it comes to safety.
First time we've had 2 gyms. We have AC in the entire building. We're finally in an enclosed building, which is much more safe for our students than having the outside wings.
With the new building, staff say they're more than ready and confident students and families will create unforgettable memories in Hamlin's brand new home.
Hamlin Middle School is not completely furnished yet. School officials say that they'll be getting their finishing touches in the next several weeks. Reporting from the Bay Area, Amana Conejo, Chris 6 News.
Welcome back there, Coastal Bend. Meteorologist Diamond Dixon here with another look at our CCAC camera overlooking Snoopy's Pier. Well, let's get into Doppler radar showing us the last 6 hours of some shower activity that we saw throughout our neighborhoods. Now, not everyone saw rain, but that's going to be what happens for the next couple of days as far as this rainfall that we're getting coming off of the Gulf. So as we look at the next 7 days, chances of rain, Monday looks to be more prominent, and we could also see some more rain headed into our Thursday night, Friday, and even Saturday of our upcoming weekend. Tomorrow's rain chances between Corpus Christi, Alice, and Beeville, and of course our surrounding neighbors. We'll see more of that uptick in rainfall between 11 and 4, and I'll show you on Future Tracker. These are going to be those come and go showers that we're used to seeing. You can even see between 4 o'clock, you can see that rainfall between Beeville and Santon, and then moving west and on out the way. Now, temperature and feel-like wise right now, we're seeing a variation between low 80s to upper 80s, about mid 80s closer to the coast, between 84 there for Ingleside, Mathis, and the Naval Air Station, 85 for Rockport, 82 for Corpus Christi and Kingsville, and 83 for Beeville, San Diego, Falfurrias, Hebronville, 88 in Cotulla. The warmest as far as feel like temperatures are going to be out west near Cotulla at 93. And our current winds are coming out of the southeast as well, just under 10 miles for here in Corpus Christi, but along the coast also under 15 miles per hour. More increase as we go out west near Freer at 16 miles per hour and 20 in Cotulla. Our wind gusts will pick up tomorrow afternoon between 20 and 21 miles per hour between 3 to 7. And our feels like temperature matches that same profile of getting into our warmest period between 12 and 6, where feel like temperatures will be in the triple digits. But this week our temperatures will be near normal, so our feel like temperatures aren't skyrocketing into 110 and above, at least for here in Corpus Christi. Now hour by hour we'll hang out in the low 80s until 1 a.m. and then be in the upper 70s through 5 a.m. headed into our Monday morning, and then we'll be repeating that same pattern, getting into 90-degree weather by 11 a.m. still with a very light south wind under 10 miles per hour. Today we hit a high of 94 degrees. The record was set back in 1962 at 103 degrees. Now with that being said, with heat risk, we'll see more of a minor and moderate heat risk between Monday and Tuesday, a little more as we get major Freer and Cotulla headed into our Tuesday. But as I mentioned, those temperatures will be near normal this week, on average about 96 degrees there. So once again, you'll be in the 90s between 12 and 6, which is our warmest part of the day, between 2 and 4 p.m. So just be prepared to keep your umbrella on standby through about Tuesday, Wednesday while we get through this shower activity.
I'm Brian Hoffman over at the brand new Lexington Middle School on the city's south side. Come with me as I give you a sneak peek at what students can expect this school year.
You are able to see
our guides for the day, CCISD's Executive Director of Construction Project Management, as well as the Lexington Middle School's very first principal, Stevie Ray Garcia.
Fear the swamp. Chomp, chomp.
Previously the principal over at Castores Elementary School, she's now thrilled to welcome students to the Gator Grounds, a brand new building for a brand new school year.
Just to kind of see everything come together from the bond of 2022 and see all of the work that we've put in to get ready for them on Monday. So it's just a very exciting time.
Gyms are great, fine arts are great, all state-of-the-art stuff. Libraries, big, opening, inviting.
First thing we checked out at the new school, the gyms. It has basketball courts and enough school spirit to fill the whole place.
But wait, there's more, no pun intended. The weight room, truly impressive. And now onto the Gators library system. You can see all of these books are just waiting to be read by the 500 kiddos that will be showing up Monday morning. And what modern day school would be complete without a computer lab? 30 different computers for the students are in here right now, and they'll all have access to a ton of different technology.
But tools aren't the only thing that helps learning stick. Students will also have their peers.
This is one of just 3 shared spaces, and if you're anything like me, when you learn something new, the best way to cement that knowledge in is by sharing it with your peers.
Encourage the kids to learn from each other instead of the teacher facilitating the entire time. So this kind of gives them a more comfortable vibe to have those conversations and lean into each other's knowledge.
But we do have to mention the elephant in the room, or should we say gator? While inside is said to be 100% complete by Monday, there's still some work to be completed outside, like the tennis courts and the grass for the football field.
We still have some things going on, so just be mindful of that as you come and drop off your kid.
And this middle school isn't just one story either, folks. 2 stories, 160,000 square feet, and 30 different classrooms. Let's take a look at one of them.
These rooms aren't just for teaching lessons. Staff want every student to feel valued and confident heading into the school year, and they've got a little surprise planned to kick things off.
I want kids to be excited because we have a little something special for them when they walk in to the front door on Monday. So just to come excited and be ready to learn and get to meet your teachers.
And one of my favorite parts about this school, you could say it's a weight room, you could say it's a gymnasium, or all the different technology that's happening. It's actually these smart boards that are in each of the 30 classrooms. For Chris 6 News, I'm Brian Hoffman.
There's no doubt about it. The Alamo is one of the most famous parts of Texas history. From paintings to major movies, it has become a part of Americana as well. But Alamo Plaza is more than just a myth. Hundreds of thousands of visitors from all over the world make it a stop to learn true Texas history at the source. Eddie Loscano continues our look at the Alamo in today's Coastal Bend History.
This is Coastal Bend History.
From its early days as a Spanish mission to the last moments of the Battle of the Alamo, right up until Coastal Bend native Clara Driscoll paid out of her own pocket to save the historic grounds, you can learn about it all in Alamo Plaza. Our Coastal Bend history team spent a couple of days walking the grounds with the Alamo's most knowledgeable historian, Ernesto Rodriguez.
Good morning, Coastal Bend. I'm Ernesto Rodriguez, Senior Curator, Historian, and Lecturer, welcoming you from the Alamo.
The Alamo today is much different than it was just a few years ago. Expansion and education, now the mission. And thanks to generous donations and state funding, the Alamo Plaza continues to grow.
So the Ralston Family Collection Center has been open for about 2 years now, a little over 2 years, but it's a place where we are able to showcase part of our collection that we never were able to show before, and we're also able to say we have a spot to house our collection properly.
Alamo historians have been collecting artifacts for the past 120 years, and the Ralston Family Collection Center has hundreds of them on display. Everything from items collected on the grounds to others that were donated can be seen daily.
In the recent 2 years, we've actually grown substantially because we did a big push. The Alamo really never collected pop culture, right, which is movie items, television show items, posters, things like that about the Alamo. And with the new museum, we need to be able to tell the full story. And how do people come to our story? Through media.
Among the pop culture items included at the center, an original art poster from the 1960 film The Alamo, starring John Wayne. A major collection of true historical artifacts came from singer Phil Collins. So Collins donated an estimated 430 artifacts here to the Alamo at an estimated value of about $20 million. While not native to our area, Collins fell in love with Texas history thanks to the 1955 movie Davy Crockett, King of the Wild Frontier. The Collins collection includes a rifle once owned by Crockett, a Bowie knife, and many other things. The same stories that inspired Collins have brought people from across the world to the Alamo, including Todd Danny and Ellie Mills, who took an extra day during a business trip from New York State.
And I definitely wouldn't have guessed that it was like mostly Phil Collins' collection, which is very random and cool. But yeah, same in business, and I definitely grew up watching like the Disney Davy Crockett movie. It was like our family go-to, so it's very cool to see some of this in person, and pretty cool.
A woman we spoke with who was originally from London says the new additions enhance the experience for everyone.
I mean, this really is going to be such an incredible tourist attraction, and not just for foreigners, not just for tourists, but for schools, for organizations, in terms of Texas history, in terms of the US history, and the world history.
On the second floor of the Ralston Family Collection Center, we ran into a young boy from North Texas who was looking to connect with his own history after finding out his great-great-uncle was at the Alamo.
I could tell my friends about this, things that we haven't learned about, and new stuff that people wouldn't expect to learn or know.
Among the history that Jackson and his family saw was a bell that was at Camp Alamo in Afghanistan and used to commemorate the 10th anniversary of the September 11th attacks.
The men and women at Camp Alamo asked their friends if they could send an object so that they could commemorate the events and always remember. And the people of New York sent them this bell. And the bell is a very special bell because all of the Alamonians got together and they put this bell in a plaza, and it was only rung for the fallen.
And this is just the start for the Alamo Plaza. There's a major expansion underway right now that will bring a larger interactive experience. If you'd like to learn about all of the displays at the Alamo, you can scan this QR code, or you can go to our website, KrisTV.com, and click the Coastal Bend History tab. Until next time, I'm Andy Lascano.
Welcome back there, Coastal Bend. Meteorologist Diamond Dixon here with another look at our next 7 days together. Well, the good news is that we have some rain that'll be rotating through the forecast through about Tuesday to Wednesday, and our temperatures will be near normal throughout the week as well. But just for the beginning half of the week, you'll want to keep your umbrella on standby between Tuesday and Wednesday for those showers.
That's all the time we have. Thanks for joining us. Have a great Sunday night. We'll see you tomorrow.